Good, fine Friday morning, everyone. Living pain here. I am tired. God, man, that was like one of the worst sleeps I've had. Excuse me. Probably got up 4 times, dropped 4 pounds while I was sleeping. There's no way you can get a good rest when your body is working its ass off to get rid of water or whatever. I woke up this morning at 211.6, which was 0.2 of a pound higher than yesterday. But, excuse my throat, but is lower than last Friday. Last Friday I was 212. Today I'm down about 0.5 pound. Big days tomorrow. Saturday is my big weigh-in day. Friday's my big weigh-in day if Friday's lower than Saturday. It's never been the case. The goal was to get down to 10.4. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I woke up, or yesterday I was all thinking, you know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a 2-hour bike ride in the morning. I was feeling really good at the end of the day, and I thought, it's been a while since I've done a longer bike ride. Most of my bike rides are about an hour, just hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15. And I thought, maybe I'll go for a 2-hour bike ride. Now I'm thinking, I just need to get myself out the door. I am so exhausted. Worst sleep ever. Did I say that already? Yeah, I did. On tap, I'm going to do the bike, unless I pull an audible and call LA Fitness and see if that pool's yet been inspected. They're waiting for the inspector to come to make sure the pool's got no COVID. If it's open, I might go for a swim. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to bore you anymore because I could just sit here and say how tired I am. And did I tell you I'm tired? Anyway, coffee time, a few emails, a little bit of Facebook, and then I got to get out the door. I ended up going for the longer bike ride, and I wasn't, I just got out there and said, I know you're tired, you're gonna do it, go for it. And I did, and I'm glad I did. It was a really nice bike ride. First thing that happened to me is a little bit of bad luck, is these earphones. They lost power. It's one thing, the old-fashioned wire earphones never have a problem. You go with a Bluetooth earphone, and I've kept these things powered. I had them powered, and they're still out of juice, which means there's probably something wrong with the case. And this is the third, fourth pair that if there is something wrong, and these ones I paid money for. The other ones I got were cheap, out of China. These they sell in the Apple store. They were like $100. So I'm very, very disappointed. However, it was interesting to ride without any music and just get into your own thoughts. Did a lot of hills today. I love the hills. I love going up the hills, and I love going down gentle hills. Steep hills, not for me. I freak out. I start getting the shakes. I've had that happen to me in a race, and I thought the front end was coming, and it's all right here. You get the shakes. Good news was I passed another guy, and this guy I passed on the uphill. This guy looked like he was all of about 120 pounds, had great definition legs, looked like a cyclist, and I was shocked to catch him. And then when I caught him, it got to a flat, and I thought I'd crushed him. Go around a corner, I take a look just to see how far back he is. He's not that far back. He's only about 10 meters. And I'm like, oh man. So I start humping it, have to do a turn, hump it. And I'm giving her so much for the heart rate, although pretty much most of the ride, it was about 120 beats. I'm giving her. And finally I look back, and it turns out I didn't have to give her. The guy went a whole different direction. When I turned, there's a fork in the road, and he took the wrong one. So in my mind, I'm like, he can't get me, he can't get me, he can't get me. I ended up doing, I think, 48K. I would have done 50, but the route that I normally take, they were putting gravel down and oil, so I had to do a little bit of a detour. But it was 48K, average 26.1. Actually, it was probably a little better. I forgot to turn off the Strava when I got home. And it was good. It was good wind out there. I liked it. You know, it seemed like the wind was always in your face. And a lot of hill climbing. And I know my legs are going to thank me for it in terms of getting some more muscle and some more speed. So, all in all, it was a great Friday ride, and now my day begins. Another day is done. Another 1,951 calories are eaten. Let me just quickly go through what I ate today. So for breakfast, I had whey protein and a quesadilla. For lunch, lasagna, wonton soup. For dinner, an Italian sausage hot dog. And snacks, I had some almonds, banana, and a chocolate ice cream cone for a total of 1,951 calories. We'll see tomorrow if the ice cream cone killed me or not. It's my official weigh-in day. Today I weighed in lower than I did last week, Friday, so I'm a little bit ahead. Big day tomorrow though. My goal is 210.4. 210.4. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I did my best. I actually went out for that longer bike ride today. Did almost 2 hours. Yeah, the one thing I noticed, I was looking on Strava, and they told me that I'm, the legend for another area. I guess I've ridden the most amount in the last 90 days. So that's my third legend on Strava, although it got me looking, right? And the area that it had me as a legend is this hill that is 2.8 kilometers, and it's a 5% grade, average grade going up. And that happened to be the hill that I passed the guy on today. And if you look at the video, I pretty much flew by this guy, and he was light and all that sort of stuff. Strava has your times that when you do that hill, and my very best time up that hill was in 2014. And today's ride up that hill, 2.8 kilometers, was only 12 seconds slower than when I did it in 2014, which was my best time, which is pretty amazing. Now, I would have done 2014 on my tri-bike, and tri-bikes aren't known for climbing, although today I felt pretty strong and I was on my road bike. So it was nice to see that it wasn't all in my head, that I actually passed this guy at one of my better speeds. That had it been in the past, I wouldn't or at least the past in the last few months, I wouldn't have got them. Talking about my ride, I did go a little longer, as I mentioned. I felt it. As the day went on, I could feel my face getting flush. And it was, when you look at it, it was only maybe an extra 40 minutes, although I was doing hills and all that sort of stuff. My body could tell the difference. I was burning up, and it was a good feeling to know that just that extra 40 minutes, you're kind of giving your body that little bit more of a workout. So tomorrow's my cheat day. As Dana White of the UFC calls his, it's his F-it day. I'm looking forward to it. It's more, I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm looking forward to it so I get to drink beer and get a nice beer buzz on and just get a little wild. The food, it's, a lot of people do their cheat day so that they can eat rich foods and pies and cakes, and not me. I just want to drink beer. I'm pretty good actually when it comes to not eating too much. Although last week I think I ate a little too much, and the only reason I ate more than I normally would is because I didn't want to go wheels up too early. If you're having beers on an empty stomach. That happened to me a few weeks ago, and I couldn't even ride my bike home, and I didn't want that to happen again this week. I'm going to take it easy. All I want is a good night's sleep. I have not had a good night's sleep in so long, and as you saw, I was up 4 times last night. I just want a good sleep. Tomorrow I want to get up, do my run, be fully rested, relax. There's an event that the local little pub here, it's like a bunch of folks that are in their 70s, and they're a band, and they play music. Most of it's like late 60s, and it's really cool because it's all older people that are there, and it's just fun to watch. And they're a good group, and good group of people, good atmosphere is what I mean. So Alice and I, we just saw word that they're now opened up the bars, and they're going to have that. So it'll be really interesting to see if anyone shows up. It is definitely your 70 plus crowd. When we're there, we are by far the youngest people in the entire place. Looking forward to tomorrow. It's unfortunate that I only have one cheat day a week because it makes the weekend go so fast. Normally this would be a cheat day, Saturday would be a cheat day, and part of Sunday watching football would be a cheat day, and it makes the weekend go real long. But it is more valuable. I appreciate my cheat days more that I only have one. I guess absence makes the heart grow fonder. Over and out, living pain. Have a great one. See you tomorrow.